button and the notification bell. Tell a friend. Welcome to the new subscribers. Welcome to the tribe. On the docket today, we have 90 Day, The Last Resort, Season 1, Episode 9. Where did you go last night? Where did where did you go, Jamal?
I don't know. Not a clue. Can you hear me?
Hi, everybody. Yeah, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, perfect. Now I wasn't hearing you from. Oh, is she
There
delayed?
seems to be a bit. Yeah, I think there is a slight delay between me and you. Just a heads up, everybody. My StreamYard is giving me some issues right now. So please have some patience and bear with us. You know, we're not professionals at this. Okay, so Jamal, what'd you think of the episode?
Oh, I mean, we lost a couple finally. I'm like, thank goodness Kelly and Molly are gone. I'm like, yeah, y'all should have never came in the first place. Um, because you didn't tell us nothing. So don't care about you. Okay, Ed and Liz, nothing going on with them. Who else we got? Angela and Michael, nothing going on with them. So now we're gonna get to the meat and potatoes of the story. Yara and Jovi and Kalani and the
Well,
Swalos.
Yara, yeah, Yara and Jovi. Mm-hmm.
So let's
Mm-hmm.
get Kalani and the Swalo out the way. Now, I'm going to say this.
No, let's save them for
Loving,
last. Let's do
you want to say
Yara
them for
and
last? Okay.
let's do Yara and Jovi first. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay. So these two, as we've said throughout, really don't have any issues. Their issues are minor compared to everybody else's. So they really weren't that interesting outside of their
Mm-hmm.
commentary. Like I said, they should be commentary only. But they have a therapy session. And enter the side character, Miss Gwen. I was sitting here, like, okay, Miss Gwen, what you gonna bring to the table? Now, at first, Gwen annoyed me, and here's why.
Mm-hmm.
She was berating Yara for going on
Mm-hmm.
birth control without telling Jovi. Now,
Mm-hmm.
is this a conversation that should be had? I would think with a couple, sure, but Yara has told Jovi specifically, "I'm not ready for another baby. I'm not ready for another baby." He kept pushing the issue and not listening to her. So in her mind, she's like, "You know, you're not listening to me, so I'm going to take matters in my own hand." And Miss Gwen, let me tell you something. And listen to me when I say this. No one has the right to tell a woman what to do with her body. She has to carry that child. You don't put that on a woman. She has every right to do what she needs to do to make herself comfortable. She did not say that she did not want to have another child. And I'm sorry, I I know women and know women who have like multiple kids under the age of 5. It's tough. It's hard. And then with Yara's situation, you throw in the fact that Jovi's gone like a month here at a time, right? Granted, he comes home like gone a month, here a month. But who wants to be like trying to like care for two children under the age of we'll say 4, um, a month by yourself? No, no. So I feel Yara's choice. Stay out of that, and don't berate her for that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that, Miss Gwen.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, get Miss Gwen off my screen now. Boot her. But
Mm-hmm.
she comes through when she throws Jovi under the bus about
Mm-hmm.
him getting a job offer closer to home, and he said no.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, Miss Gwen, I'm still
And didn't
mad at you.
discuss it with Yara.
Right, I'm still mad at you for what you said to Yara. I'm still mad at you about that, but you did good by throwing your son under the bus and making him tell her what he did. So he
Mm-hmm.
here's the thing. He Yara said he's being a hypocrite because he kept a secret and made a like a life what could be a life altering decision without her knowledge. Like he wasn't gonna tell her at all. He wasn't gonna say anything. And mind you, let's go back. Yara told Jovi about the birth control on her own volition, right?
Mhm.
She came,
Mhm.
she came clean. Joey did not do that. His mama threw him under the bus. So had
Yeah.
Glenn not said anything, he wasn't gonna say anything at all. So that had me looking at Joey like, sir.
Mm.
Yeah, no. No, 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 no. Uh-uh. No.
Mhm.
And Miss Gwen, you can stay on the screen now. Like for minutes. So I had called whoever your service provider is. They was coming to your house and cut off your Wi-Fi after what you said for Yara. But it's a good thing they was delayed. They couldn't make
But
it.
she kind of did defend Yara because she said she's been telling you that, Jovi, that she doesn't want to have another
Yeah,
child right away. She's been telling you that. That's not a secret,
yeah,
you know. But I don't know why she took such high offense to her going on birth control without telling
right,
Jovi. It's not like he's there every day.
right.
He's gone for prolonged periods of time. So she goes on birth control. Big whoop. She'll tell him when he come back eventually. Maybe one of these days
Right.
when they get divorced. I don't know.
And
But again, I don't. She had I don't think she should have had an opinion on that.
right, that was. I'm like, no, no,
The
no.
job thing, yes, she should have had an opinion on because he came and discussed that with her and not with his wife.
Right. And my thing is like I'm looking at him because he was real edgy about the job thing. I'm like, he's
Hmm.
like, it will be an office job. I'm like, what kind of office job? I have questions like, what kind of job was it? How much money was it? Like, what's going on here?
He likes what he does.
Yes.
The only downside of it is that he's gone for prolonged periods of time with long breaks in between.
Hmm.
Um, to tell the honest truth, if he was there up under Yara every night,
He will
they'd
work
be
her nerve.
divorced. Yeah, they'd be
Yeah.
divorced.
I think with him, he's not saying it, and I feel bad that he doesn't feel comfortable telling Yara like this the truth. I think what it
Hmm.
is that he understands their dynamic works, and his thing is like he said it though. He did partially say he's like me being home all the time is not what you think it is, and
Hmm.
he did make a really good point though about his job. He's like yeah, I'm away a month, but I'm with you like a month at a time, so we can
Hmm.
do more things together. He's like me being here working an office job 8 hours a day and me coming and me doing that is not going to give me the time you think you're not going to get the time that you think you're going to
Hmm.
get.
Yeah.
And when he said that, I was like, that is a good point because
Hmm.
when you take into account like 8 hours a day, right? And say commute is an hour total, 9 hours a day, right? And then you sleep for maybe 8 hours, that's 17. Like you really only
Hmm.
have maybe 7 hours a day to do stuff with, maybe if you want to be bothered. And when he's home, he's like you get his full attention. So
Hmm.
I like Silver Goddess said, I see both sides on this one. Yeah,
Hmm.
I really do, but I do feel he should came to her and laid out the specifics of the job and say, hey, here's the thing. Yes, I got this opportunity, 8 hours a
Hmm.
day in an office. Would I be in town more? Yes, but this means my time is divided now while I'm here to work and not to my family. He could have, had he thought about it, he really could have broken it down in that way, and I think she would have understood. Because to
But
be
also, like, he has a serious career. He's working on those oil rigs and the submersibles and deep sea diving and stuff like that. That's a real career. That's a high money career. I don't think
right,
a desk job can compete with that. And then I feel like
hmm
he has real satisfaction and pride in what he's doing at
hmm
this job, this profession that he has. Um, and I don't understand why Yara can't deal with it. Like, his dad did it. Gwen put up with it for all these
hmm
years. And she has a good life. Suck it up, Yara.
I'm
Why
like
you want
this
a man
though.
up underneath you so much, especially someone like Jovi.
But here's the whole thing though with Yara, and she needs to kind of. She's not looking at it. I won't say
Mm-hmm.
she's not looking at the right way. She needs to think about things like right now. You live a very comfortable life. It seems like a very good life.
Yep. And look what
Like
Michelle
Michelle LaBelle,
says. They travel a
yes,
lot when he's bad.
right.
It's
Let
not the
him have.
same when you only got 2 days off a week.
You, I mean, like,
Mm-mm.
think about it. He comes back like right now. Y'all
Exactly,
traveling.
Susan.
You could take those 2 week trips to Europe if you want to. You can go visit your parents
Mm-hmm.
for 3 weeks at a time. Let him have a desk job, working 40 hours a week, might get weekends off, and then he got put in for time off, and it can be denied.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
there are some things you kind of have to like really look at. It's not all that's
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous.
Yeah. And Susan has a good
Exactly.
point. She knew what he did when she met him. Yep. About it. Yeah, Silver
Yes.
Goddess, you are right. He should have spoken to Yara, but he was scared of hearing what she was gonna say. Remember, I
Hmm.
think he said that she would have pressured him.
Right. And she said, I would never, y'all said, I would never do that to you. You say that now. You say that
Mm-hmm.
now. But had he come to you in real time, I think it would have been a big blowout, to be completely honest. I think it would have been a big blowout.
All he had to do was say that he would be making like
Less
I don't
like
know $20,000 less,
right.
and you want that European apartment. There you go.
Hmm.
So
Just yeah,
there's
just
ways
saying.
around it.
Exactly.
Hmm.
But Jovi's
All right,
impulsive.
who's next?
That's the thing with Jovi. He's impulsive and he acts emotionally versus taking a step back and thinking
Mm-hmm.
about it and getting his thoughts together. The only people we have
Mm-hmm.
left is whatchamacallit, Kalani and Swaylu.
Kalani.
Hmm.
Ooh, child. That Kalani mess is a mess.
Okay, I'm going to have to before we talk about them. I'm going to have to
Mm-hmm.
bring this up because it's now that I've read the full article. We talked about it a little bit yesterday. The whole article about
Mm-hmm.
the allegations Kalani has against Swaylu. It really I'm glad I watched the episode first versus reading the article first because the article really would
Mm-hmm.
have clouded my thoughts on the actual episode. So,
Mm-hmm.
in regards to the allegations, and there's paperwork apparently to back this up.
Mm-hmm.
This makes me look at this episode a little bit more like with more questions,
Mm-hmm.
and it's because I guess for me, like my core thought process is like if someone did this to you, like violated you in this way,
Mm-hmm.
how could you even be near them?
Mm.
I don't get it, and like to even just it's hard. I don't have the words right now because my mind works in the way of like logic of like okay,
Mm-hmm.
if this person did this to me, I can't be around you. If this person put your hands on me, I can't be around you. If you essayed me, I definitely can't
Mm-hmm.
be around you. And I would have a restraining order.
Right. Okay, so you guys are asking about the article. It's just a statement that Kalani put out on social media. I'm not sure if it was Instagram or whatever,
Give
but
me a second. I'll
I'll
put it.
read it
I'll
for
put it in
you.
chat for you. Go ahead.
Okay. So this is what Kalani said after with the blowback from this particular episode of Last Resort. She said, "I've had enough of the hate mail and um, R/D threats. So let's clear some things up. I did not have a one night stand with Asuelu. We didn't even kiss until 2 weeks after knowing each other. I met him in July of 2016. We intentionally got pregnant May of 2017. My parents do not monetarily support me in any way and never have. The Utah house was half mine. That's public record. And I always paid my part. I do not live with my parents and I support myself. I had a second second baby because I was held down. He apologized for that. And the other times I was SA, it's recorded. You can imagine how it feels to get messages about taking responsibility and learning to keep my legs shut when they were forced open. None of you know anyone you watch. You know a version of people and you crucify them over things out of their control. And for what? May all of that energy be returned back to you and yours. And that is her statement on what went down. Um, Again, if okay, so basically what happened with Kalani had her therapy session last week where she disclosed everything that Asuelo has done from the
Mhm.
beginning of their relationship. And so in this episode, she tells Liz and she just lets it happen. And she spews it. She's not covering up anymore. She's not holding any more secrets. She's purging and she's letting everybody know what happened to her. And so then she mentions that she sees Asuelu on his phone hiding, swiping left and right and deleting stuff and stuff like that, you know,
Mhm.
being very undercover and shady. And she's like, oh, so he's texting again, or he's interacting with people. Um, she assumes this when she should have asked because he's probably setting up the strip club jaunt. But anyway, she sees this as a betrayal. He's gone back to his old ways yet again. So she unblocks her boyfriend, Dallas,
Dallas, yeah.
Austin. Yeah, Dallas. She unblocks Dallas, and apparently Dallas is flown in to the Keys and is staying at another property. Um, we see the next morning, Asuelu is looking everywhere for Kalani, can't find her. He sees that Kolini, the sister, has the children, and he's asking her, where is Kalani? She's like, I don't know. Um, he texts Kalani again and says, where are you? She says, at breakfast. And he goes, where? And she does not respond. We find out later on when there's a group gathering at offsite at a local bar that she discloses to the other women that Dallas has arrived in the Keys and she went and spent the night with him last night. And Asuelu is over there with Jovi talking about rebuilding relationships. And I'm just like, wait, what? Huh? Okay. But I don't blame Kalani for what she's doing. However, I do blame her for doing it because I believe she should end her relationship with her husband first and then
Mhm.
pick up with this other young man. My thing is she says on the show that she's only been with him for like 2
Two
months.
months.
So if it's just this fresh, put it on pause. If he's serious, he will wait. He will wait. But don't show yourself in this light because your children will see it later on.
Mhm.
Don't be digmatized. Or even if you are, don't broadcast it on the people TV for us to see. I just think, and then that statement that she put out, poor little Kennedy. Um, Again, he will see this later on because even though she deleted it, I was able to find it.
Right.
And I have a edited picture of it. You know, it's just it's hard. So now this little boy is gonna grow up and realize how he came to be.
Exactly.
It's just really crazy how this is rolling out.
And
And
Kalani, real quick, Kalani,
mhm.
yes. So she deleted the post, right?
I couldn't find it on her Instagram.
Right. Okay.
I
So
got
if
it
you can't
from
find her
I think I
Instagram,
got it from my thoughts.
so see, like if it's not her, if it was posted to her account and now it's gone, I mean she deleted it. But the internet's forever, so
Mhm.
it's going to be out there forever. Like people are making videos on it. Those videos are going to be there forever. There are screenshots forever,
Mhm.
and now you're going to have to explain to your child what you said and why you said it, and then you're going to have to take this child to therapy. I'm sorry, there's no way
Both
around it.
of them. Both of them, because don't forget, she said on this show that he'd been cheating from before she was pregnant with the first one.
And
And
during the first,
during that pregnancy, and then what he did to get her pregnant the second time. It's just awful. No one should have to go through that. But
civil guy
you've
said
put
she
it
should
out
take it down.
there. Mhm. Um I feel at times, I know Kalani is in her 30s by now,
Hmm.
but her thinking to me is very high school.
Let's be honest, Debbie. It was called thing. You know, we said this seasons ago when we met them, and this was
Mhm.
based on what they showed us.
Mhm.
She went out there and slept with him without protection, which is a high
Mhm.
school thing to do.
Mhm.
So while we can sit up here and talk about Asuelu's maturity, we also have to look at Kalani's emotional maturity as well.
Mhm. Yeah. It's kind of crazy. And now saying in the statement, um my child was planned. Really? You know what planning would have meant? You bringing him over here, getting married, and then getting pregnant. Not getting pregnant while you was on vacation with the virgin storyline, and then bringing him over after the baby's born and your whole family's pissed at you.
But Debbie,
That's not planning.
that's not what she said though. What she said is like she was a virgin when she met Asuelu at the resort, right? But in her statement,
Mhm.
what she said was that that was in 2016. They
Mhm.
planned the pregnancy in 2017.
Right. But you plan it after you bring him over, not when
Right,
he's half a world away. Again, very
right,
immature thinking. And
right,
she probably did that because Lo was not going to accept her marrying a Samoan man. Remember that
mm,
part.
right. He did not
He
want that
was
for her.
very against it because he said, I know Samoan men. I'm one.
Hmm.
He did not want his daughters marrying Samoan men. And so, what was the only way to get him to accept Asuelu? The hard way, by getting pregnant.
So basically, she thought she was in love with Asuelu, and
Mm-hmm.
but in her mind, it was just like immature thinking. Well,
Mm-hmm.
if I have a baby, he's going to have to accept him.
Exactly. But
Oof.
she just went down in Lowe's eyes even further. He was just like, What? I know she went down in my eyes, that's for sure. Because I'm just like, girl, you whole 29 years old and you didn't know how to
Yeah.
put a rubber on. Mm. So Michelle LaBelle thinks that she was sheltered. No, I think she was very she maneuvered badly.
Very
Um,
badly.
someone else has taken a screenshot of it, saved it, or downloaded it, so it's there forever. Yeah, like I said, I couldn't find it on her IG, so I went to the YouTube channel, My Thoughts, and she had it posted there, and I took a screenshot so that I could read it to you guys today. Again, remember, guys, whatever you put up on these computers and it goes on the internet, it's there forever. Just remember that.
And,
Her
and,
poor
and for
babies.
me, and this is what Kalani has done. Like every woman who's been through this has a right to say her piece, say her story. Not a problem with that. But now, the questions I have with timeline, you go back to this is the second child,
Mhm.
right? I'm looking at this like okay, like how, oh how can I put this? Like, were you guys separated after this happened? Like, did she think to leave him after this happened, and did she just happen to get pregnant with the second child? That's number one. Number two, like, I'm sure that the family knows. I'm like, and how are they navigating that? And then three, like, how you're on the show with him. I'm just not understanding how anyone in that family could be around him.
But remember, she said on this show that Colini was the only person who knew everything that was going down. And that's why Colini been mad for season after season after season. Remember when she heard go back. Remember when she heard that she was pregnant with the second kid and they had
Right,
finally brought Asuelu over for the wedding? Remember
right,
she had on the bridal thing. It was her bridal shower at the restaurant and she pulled Colini to the side and Colini just started bawling. She was so disappointed and crushed. Now that scene makes so much more sense. It's crazy. It's crazy what this
um,
girl has done. And Michelle says, remember, she was LDS. She couldn't even drink, at least according to her story initially. Yeah, they were tied up in that. Oh my God, this is so crazy. Hi, Vale.
and I'm
Hi,
like,
Vale. Welcome.
how did Colini, like, for Colini not to tell? We're gonna go with the assumption that Colini was the only one and knew. We're gonna stick with that for now.
Mhm.
How was she able to keep that from her parents? Like, I mean, how did that just not eat her up inside? I mean, that would have torn me apart to the point where I would have to say something.
Have you not met Lo? They don't want their daddy to go to jail.
I mean, that's just a lot to, and that's a lot to put on someone. Like, I'm
It
gonna tell you
is,
this,
but
I'm gonna tell you this,
the
but you can't say anything.
uh-huh. But don't you think that these girls have been keeping secrets their whole life? This was just
Okay,
one more.
I mean, there are secrets. There are
Mm-hmm.
secrets, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm a person. I always tell my friends that I'm like, I will keep your secret, but once those secrets are criminal, I'm sorry, no, I can't go with you. I can't.
Maybe she didn't tell her about what happened with the conception of Kennedy.
Oh, so you think she kept that particular part out?
Maybe, but she also said what was documented. I apologize for that. Say it's recorded. Okay, so SA, it's recorded. So what she mean by recorded? Recorded with the popo or recorded on the ring bell or the
I
thing?
took it as I took it that there was law enforcement paperwork.
That's how I took it too. But again, I think she could have given this statement and deleted half of it and still had the impact. We didn't need to know about this conception of either one of your children to spare them. We didn't need
Yeah,
to know that. We already knew Asuelu was trash.
right.
But thanks, girl. Mm, I'm just looking at you differently.
And I'm
Mm.
not looking at her. I'm looking not. I'm not even looking at, like, I know she's gotten a lot of hate, and I've seen some of it. I'm not even looking at her like being upset. I'm looking at her as in like bewilderment right now.
Mm-hmm.
I I
Cause I saw this statement way after. Like I saw this yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I watched the show yesterday as well. Yesterday morning. And after watching the show, my opinion was, as it always is, Kalini, you just being a mess. But I would prefer that you end things with Asuelu first and then pick up with the new chap.
mhm.
I like I like a separation, clean cut, work out, your issues with co-parenting separately, but I've always been of the opinion, in one relationship before you get into the next. If they
Agree.
it's messy. Um, and I don't have patience for mess. And that was the only, like, I blame her for picking up with another person? No, I do not. Um, but how they are producing it, I'm having problems with.
Like this,
Um,
I think for me, this just casts a huge shadow on everything we've known about them. Like it's just a lot.
mhm. It is. Hold on. Kalani was raised Mormon. Divorce is ingrained in her as a huge no-no. It's a huge battle with her problems. Within her problems. I also think like she's trying to prove her father wrong because again, he came out very strong at the beginning. I don't want you with no Samoan man because I know how they
Hmm.
are. I know how I was. Um, and she wanted to prove him wrong. How's that working out for you, Kalani? Why did she plan her first pregnancy with him? I think to make him more palatable to the dad and to justify bringing him over. She wanted Asuelu for some reason. And in her head, the only way to get him was probably to get pregnant because dad did not want her with a Samoan.
Right.
Does Kalini still belong to the Mormon church? I'm not sure. Does anybody know? Does anybody know if she's still with the Mormon church? That would be interesting. Um, she deserves her happiness, but I'm not sure it's there. Well, is it ever there with your rebound? Let's just like I don't see Dallas as a permanent fixture in her life. This is the rebound. This
Right.
isn't even the rebound. This was a side piece. A whole pass. Like
True.
that doesn't mature into a real relationship. That's like a hit it and quit it.
That is a good point. That is a good point. A rebound is someone that is just fresh off the divorce or whatever, and
No,
you're having fun. But the
your
whole past,
rebound is your divorce lawyer. Hello?
yeah, he was a hall pass.
He was a whole pass. Like,
Like
is
this
she
would be
serious?
this would like and your hall pass is during like a one night stand. And Rodney, I go. Okay, let me go to Lena first. Lena says
Mhm.
Lo told her no, and this woman doesn't want him to be right. She wanted her dad to not be able to
Yes.
break them up, and a baby was the quickest way. That's what
Yeah.
Debbie was saying. That's what Debbie said.
Yeah.
I have to agree. And Rodney says she needs counseling. Agreed. Not another guy. She going to bring trauma into the next.
Mm-hmm. So true, Rodney. She and now that she's found out what good sex is, apparently, just get a toy. Dallas is not going to be there for the long haul.
No.
Eh, unless this is a fake storyline, the hall pass, and you've been letting him dig up your crutch for years now.
I mean, okay. Now that Debbie said it. Now that Debbie has said this,
Why is it always now that Debbie has said this?
I mean, that one because I have to go back to the 2 month situation. 2 months.
That dig must be real good.
That's
That
that was
that
my whole
she's
thing. But
this invested after 2 months.
2 months.
Lord.
Okay, 2 months. And do we? I'm gonna say like this, Kalani. I think you lied about blocking him. You didn't block him. You
Yes, she
might have
did.
you might have blocked him like on your phone number, but I don't think you blocked him.
She
Blocked him.
didn't. This is what she did. She changed the name from Dallas to Austin. There you go.
Right, yes.
That's what she did. Kalani made a series of poor judgment acts. She can't have a do over, but like Debbie said, end one mistake before entering into something else. Hopefully, it wouldn't be another mistake. Correct. Like, I don't know. Maybe I like to tie things up in nice little neat packages and just put it to the side. I compartmentalize things, but I have to end something proper before I finish, before I start something proper, or else you're just dragging all of that crap with you.
Okay. Tinfoil had time. Tinfoil had time.
Mm, mm,
Given everything that's come about and what's the timelines, all this stuff, right? Everything that's going on
mm,
right now.
mm,
She says 2 months, right?
mhm,
Kalani seems way too comfortable to have this man fly down, right? Because no man's gonna fly down knowing that you're with your husband and your family, kids included,
mhm,
uninvited, right?
mhm. He's already met
Are,
the entire family.
I'm gonna ask you a question. She said she gave 2 months.
Mhm.
Do you think the divorce has already gone through at this point?
I think that they have probably done all of the hard work, the heavy lifting.
Okay.
There's no estate to settle.
Okay.
It's probably custody that was the biggest thing that they had to sort through. I think all of that, like if anyone came with divorce papers, it was these two, not
Right.
Angela.
Oh, and I'm only saying this because like she said 2 months, and everyone else is shot like 2 months, and she just said it so casually. I'm like,
Mhm,
you're a young woman with 2 children, and your family's here with your ex-husband.
mhm.
Kalani doesn't seem me that type of woman who's that bold to have a side piece come down.
Listen,
And
don't forget, Lo and the wife is there.
see, the whole
Lo and
family's
the
there.
wife is there. So he's already met them.
Right. And Colini, let's go back to Colini's reaction.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, I don't like this. You need to come clean with this. And she's like, I'm here for you straight up. I
Mm-hmm.
got you. Ace boo, ace boo. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to be put in the middle of this. So
Because
that
it's about to go down. It's
right.
about to go down. It's the Samoan SmackDown. It's like WWF back in the day with the Samoans. Remember the Samoans?
Yes, there was a huge family. Oh, of course.
Yes, they used to look so good. Oh my god, I love them fighting. Child, ah, that nice, nice. But anyway, I digress. I digress. Yes, childhood fantasies.
Gosh, not the childhood fantasy.
Listen, I love me an ethnic man. Mm.
So, oh, I could just, yeah, no. Okay, digressing.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
We
we
went
so
off on
we
a tangent.
so we think so. You kind of with me, like you said, the heavy lifting is done.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
just the piece of
hmm
resistance to say, okay, we
yeah,
official.
hmm yeah. I've always said that last season that we saw them in Utah, they were already in separate bedrooms, y'all. Think back. They were already in separate bedrooms. They were all but divorced. She was seeing divorce attorneys. And even by that point, Lo was like, sign on the dotted line,
Mm,
divorce him. And she still held on. I don't know why. I don't
yeah,
know.
'cause I remember because he was encouraging the
Mm-hmm.
divorce, like cut this
Mm-hmm.
loose, move on.
Yep. People who separated today find new partner before they're officially
Yes,
divorced these
true.
days. Yeah, but that's because in some states divorce takes longer
Oh,
than normal. Yeah.
okay. Like
Um.
if there's any kind of fight, it drags out the divorce.
Yeah. And then some states require a period of separation before filing for the
Yeah,
divorce.
some
You
states are
know.
6 months, I think,
Mm-hmm.
minimum.
Kalani needs to stand up as a woman. Your kids come first, not your pum pum. Correct, Rodney. Although the pum pum is important, but once you pass something out of the pum pum, that supersedes the pum pum.
But also just makes me feel that they like you said they've been separated a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they. This is a money grab. Hopefully to set Asuelu up.
Right.
Back in Samoa.
Because the way Colleen was acting, she was acting like this was not part of the plan.
But again, I go back to this again. This is the 90-day fiance timeline. These bitches get to 5 years and they want to get their papers
Hmm.
and sever ties. So we just bringing in a new a side character
I mean,
into their relationship. But guys, there's a whole lot of other stuff that's going on, because remember, we went off property to this little party, and that's
right.
because Angela got kicked out of the resort for being a
Hmm.
bad guest, and now production cannot film with her on property. So we're going to be doing a lot of jaunts to accommodate Angela and Michael on the iPad, which is going to be frustrating, very frustrating. And then Molly's left, Kelly's left. This is like Survivor in the Keys. These bitches is going down one after another. And let's hope that Angela's not in the same hotel as Dallas, because you saw how she came on
Hmm.
to that poor waiter. Ugh, gross. She like knocking on people's doors with boom boxes in the middle of the night, drunk. God only knows offering what. It's a mess. It's a mess. But this is one of the many reasons why, apparently, rumor on the street is that Angela got fired from TLC overall because of this meltdown on the show, and then her brawl in a New York City hotel
Yeah.
lobby. Mm. Hasn't Asuelu been living in Vegas for a while? Not sure where he's living, but quite a few pictures have popped up with him and Winter from the family Chantel. Does she have a white tongue or a yeast infection someplace else? We need to check her. Um, is it only one episode left of this season? I have
I
no
don't.
idea.
I don't think so because how many episodes are we in on this one?
I don't know.
This is
This is
episode nine,
9.
right? Nine, right?
Yeah.
Jovi said we only have 1 week left in the resort.
Oh
They
my
better not be stretching this
God.
last week into 9 episodes. You've already lost a couple.
Angela was
So
allowed to pack a bag and shoot at the resort, but she couldn't stay there anymore. Oh.
that
Maybe
makes
they had
sense.
to negotiate that part, at least
Right.
for the therapy sessions. Can you imagine trolloping all over the Keys to do therapy sessions with all of their dildos, blow up toys, and oohs and ahs? Gross. Gross. Anywho, you think we gonna meet Dallas? I want to meet Dallas.
We have a week left. So I don't think you can keep him hidden for a whole week.
I'm gonna need to see some more of Asuelo's
Here's the thing.
nanny boo boo tears when he meet Dallas and look Dallas up and down and realize Dallas can lay pipe.
But here's the thing though. You can't have a side character come down and we not meet them. Sorry.
TLC is not paying for that ticket and that hotel if we ain't gonna see him. So I need to see him.
Right.
We better meet Dallas with all of this build up.
Yes.
Let me tell you, and we gonna see them kids being very familiar with him. I believe that he has met this entire family already, including Asuelu.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say I think they've all met because there's no like I said I'm going back to this. Kalani does not seem like the type of woman to be this bold. She doesn't. I
She is
agree,
the type of woman to be this dumb.
but not with your whole family there though. That's the thing. Not with your whole family. Not with the whole family. Now, if it was just Kalini and the kids, yes, she would be that stupid. But you got your mama, your
Th-
daddy, the
This is a girl
kids.
who got pregnant for Asuelu because she thought she could turn a sow's ear into a silk purse.
No,
Yes,
I think she just wanted to be
yes.
right. She just wanted to be right. I agree with who said that before.
She thought that her father would have a good influence on Asuelu.
That was dumb.
Lo and Asuelu have two different personalities, two different cultures, two different experiences in life.
Hmm.
Lo was like that, but his wife turned his ass around, and it wasn't easy. But she probably used all that Mormon stuff to get him to turn around and stay there for her kids. Girl, I don't know. Kalani, bless your little heart. Bless your little
I will
heart.
say this. I will go. The only bad thing about this is that it's not going to play out on the show. The whole truth is going to play out on social media.
Yes. And Dallas, I think I saw somewhere they say he was Filipino.
I thought he was Filipino.
Yeah, I thought I saw that, but I could be wrong because I be forgetting things. Um, but I thought I saw Filipino somewhere, Ryan. But again, and he's younger than her. Again, making these same mistakes.
Yep, exactly.
Oh God. Well, good luck to her. Mazel tov. And Feliz Navidad.
Oh, not Feliz Navidad.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what to do. I was looking for the thing that pops up that Heidi said popped up on hers last night. It wasn't doing no popping it up and on our studio again, but she has more subscribers than we do. I don't know if that's it. I do apologize. YouTube is trying to find every way in order to make a cent that they can keep for themselves. And so now they are running ads during live broadcasts. So I do apologize, y'all. Um, I'll ask Heidi again where she saw her button because I don't see the button for me. Um, all right. So guys, that is there anything else in this episode that you want to talk about?
No, that was it. I mean, I'm excited that
It's coming to
we
an
lost.
end.
Yes, we lost a couple. That's fantastic. They did exactly what we thought they were going to do, not tell us anything. So, toodaloo.
They weren't a couple. Let's just call the
No,
thing a thing. They were two coworkers who didn't like each other, and we had to put them in different departments. Next. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining us this week. Welcome to the tribe, to the new subscribers, and thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it. I'm looking forward to all of your comments. Are you guys going to review House of Villains? What the hell is that? What's that? Where is it playing? Jamal, what's
oh,
House
oh,
of Villains?
I don't know. I don't know who these villain people are.
Is it where
Uh,
is it? Is it on TLC? I don't know what that show is.
it's on E.
Ah, whatever. Who's on it?
Oh, 10 of reality TV's most iconic and infamous villains. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh my goodness. Who? I'm just looking at the cast. Who is this? Blah 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 blah. Sorry, let me give me 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Shake of Love is Blind.
Oh.
I think. Okay, Omarosa. Oh,
Oh God.
I don't know what a Johnny Fairplay is.
Johnny Why do
I
I
don't.
feel like he's from that skateboarding guy? Bam.
Corinne
Mm.
Olympios from The Bachelor. Don't watch. Haven't watched that yet. Okay, y'all got Jax Taylor on this mess. Are you serious?
I don't care already.
Okay, they have Miss Tiffany on here. I might watch.
Wait, didn't she call Omarosa a fucked GOP bitch or something like that? Like they've already gone at it.
Tiffany Pollard, Miss New York.
Yeah.
Okay, who
Yeah.
else? Shake. I don't know you from Love Is Blind. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, guess who's on this?
Who?
And Fisa.
Oh my
I
god.
might watch this for a chuckle.
Oh, Johnny Fairplay is from Original Survivor. Okay, okay.
Okay.
Alrighty,
Y'all
never
done got
mind.
Aunt Fisa on here.
And
What?
Joel McHale is the host. He is shady. I love him. I loved him on Talk Soup. Oh,
Debbie, did you ever watch Love and Hip Hop Miami?
yeah. The
Bobby Lights.
oh, Bobby Lights. Oh, God. He climbed out off of Zeus. Oh, poor thing. Poor
Oh,
thing.
Tanisha
Oh,
Thomas from Bad Girls Club. Oh my gosh.
that's a lawsuit waiting to happen. I can't watch that.
They got
I can't
Johnny
watch that.
Bananas. What?
Who's Johnny Bananas?
The Real World. Oh my gosh.
Johnny Bananas.
He stay on reality TV. He's been on The Real World, The Challenge.
Carol
Oh my
Baskins.
gosh.
Carol
That's
Baskins. Who's that? Is that the Tiger lady? Didn't she go to jail?
oh my gosh. I can't. Oh, I might watch that for a chuckle. You got Anfisa, Tiffany Pollard. I mean, this is gonna be a whole mess.
Mm-mm. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Oh,
With
you ain't lied though.
possible jail time. I'm sorry. That's like a lot of ignorance all piled up together. And
Who
then
thought this was a good?
Joel McHale egging it on.
Who
Uh,
thought that was a good idea?
Probably Joel McHale.
I need to look up the executive producers for this mess. I want to know who put this mess together.
Ryan said it might have started yesterday. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
episode one.
first
Yeah.
episode it aired last night. Oh my
Oh my
god.
gosh. I'm gonna watch it for a chuckle. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I just want to watch the first episode to see what's going on.
Oh good lord.
We don't have to review it. I just the character. I'm like, y'all just brought together the past and the present.
Cloud chasers get that money. Yep. Yep. Ciao. Hot mess. All right, y'all. I might give it a look too until I'm visually assaulted.
Oh gosh, that's just too funny. Oh,
Oh my god, y'all are funny. Y'all keep on finding the trash for us to take a peek at. I gotta love it. Oh my god. Oh wait, Costco corner. Quick. In honor of day drinking, I had to go and refill. This is a great knockoff of Bailey's. Kirkland has an Irish cream liqueur, and it's a jumbo size. This is 1.75 liters worth of coffee, morning coffee goodness. If you like to have a little pick me upper in your morning coffee, I recommend this. And another thing that I found in the liquor den over at Costco was this little treat here. Let me take this off. JF Hayden's espresso liqueur. This is actually pretty tasty. And right now the star is on it at my Costco. So that means it's limited time, one and done, but it's actually pretty good. I tried it in the coffee. It's not as good as the Bailey's, but I do sip this in a liqueur glass, and it's awesome. I do like this, and this would be really good in a chocolate martini. So this is another great one. That's it right there. I think this is actually made in Miami. So yay for the home team. But yeah, so in honor of day drinking, which I highly
um,
endorse,
mm, the fig and
that
chocolate
is
thingy.
it. Huh?
The fig and chocolate thingy. You never fully told me
Oh,
about it.
I'll tell y'all about that next week. I'll
Yeah,
tell y'all about it.
remember that.
Next week, I tried a new chocolate. So it's dark chocolate with fig inside, and it's amazing. So just remind me about it for Costco Corner next
Yeah, I'll
week.
remind you because I want to know what it is.
It is actually pretty good. I almost picked up another pack today, but I ran down that aisle just so I wouldn't be tempted. All right, y'all. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Go and do some damage at Costco. Yes, I did pick up a rotisserie chicken this week. Gobble, gobble, or cluck, 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 cluck. Because I'm very lazy. I don't want to cook this weekend. I'm tired. I'm bracing myself for family coming in next weekend. So, yeah. Uh, everybody have a wonderful weekend. Join us back here next Thursday and Friday so that we can go through even more of this mess, get them all finished up so that we can get ready for Family Chantel, um, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and the Real Housewives of Miami. So we've got good TV coming up, okay? Jamal, any final thoughts?
I just can't. I kind of can't wait for these 90-day shows to end, so we can
Mm-hmm.
get to like the good stuff.
Yeah, yeah. And
I
we could
mean,
get through Whitney.
yeah,
I'm just really upset that she's going to ruin Switzerland for me.
yeah. She's gonna mess it up. 'Cause what's gonna happen? Here's what's gonna happen. Preview,
Mm-hmm.
preview. What's gonna happen
Mm-hmm.
is her and Jamie are the whole family's going. Jamie and them too, right? Angie and all them going.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I thought. So what's going to happen is Whitney's going to challenge Jamie to a snowboard race, and Jamie's going to beat her because Whitney like kind of like trips over a mound of snow and like rolls, and she's going to be like, "That's not fair. I should have won." Yeah, it's going to be a thing. Hmm.
Can she fit onto a snowboard?
Yes,
Oh,
because snowboards are long and your feet are sideways.
but she doesn't have balance.
We're not concerned about that.
This is definitely going to ruin Switzerland for me. Oh my God.
Oh, Sunway says we saw her IG that Whitney is in Paris.
And for what? The Frenchmen don't care nothing about her, and we don't care nothing about the Frenchman. He went back to work on production.
Yeah,
I mean,
if she's trying to, I swear, if she's trying to revive the storyline for next season, yeah, no,
they need to end this now and do life with Angie or some shit. I don't know. What it
the
is that you
dolphin
said?
life, the
The
dolphin
dolphin
life,
life.
the
Yes,
dolphin
we need to
life.
do that. We need to do that. TLC, do not put us through any more bullshit with a fake Frenchman.
Like I said,
Anyhow,
she has no friends left. Who else can she exploit?
I can't. I can't.
All right, y'all.
Anyhow, y'all, have a wonderful weekend. Thank you to the new subscribers. Join us again next Thursday and Friday. We can't wait. Be safe. And Jamal, until next time,
Of course.
bye.